Hello and welcome to Laguna Seca, somewhere I've wanted to go to since I was about probably 10 years old. Here for something very special. It's called the Rennsport Reunion. Basically, imagine it as like sort of Glastonbury Festival, but just for Porsches. There are 300 cars. We're talking historics, we've got modern stuff as well. There's loads of exhibits, loads of really cool cars parked up. It was almost certainly the greatest Porsche festival in the world. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a bit of a walk around, show you what's going on here. Now there is a bit of a catch. Now this is Rennsport 7, first happened in 2001, so it's not a yearly thing as you'd have gathered from that. Initially they were every 3 years, but it's been 5 years since this one and the last. So yeah, I'm going to show you if it's any good, but then you've got to decide if you want to come back, something you've got to wait, 3 to 5 years for. Will it be worth the wait? That's what we're going to try and find out. Yeah, I mean, all the kind of stuff that you've seen, probably like 1 or 2 of in your life, there's anything between about 5 and 10 or maybe more of them here. So the Porsche Museum, they've got stacks of stuff they could bring over. They've only brought, I think, only around 4 cars. That's not because they don't take this event seriously, far from it. It's just because there's so much stuff already here under private ownership and whatever else that there's just not much need. We've got some partial nudity here. So some of the more modern stuff here brought by Porsche. There's the Mission X concept just in here, if I can get around people. Sorry. This I'm particularly excited about. It's the GT3R RenSport. We had a good poke around that yesterday. So it's basically a GT3R Cup car, but one that you can buy and just take on your track days. Very nice. Is the 919 hybrid, Porsche's Le Mans car of the past, and now here is the Le Mans / wet car of the present, built to the LMD8 rules. This is the 963. Just so it's not all petrol burning stuff. Here is the Mission R concept. More new stuff here. There's GT3 RS, or newish 918. So this is the original Carrera GT concept. And as you can see, it didn't actually stray too far from the concept. There's some older stuff in here with a sort of motorsport history. Oh, I'm all over this, 911 GT1. Oh, now this is something particularly special. Dower 962C. Oh, and it's partially undressed as well, so I think we might just have to pop the gimbal in. That sounds wrong. I might rephrase that. Here we're just approaching, I know it's hard to call it, but this might just be the most special car here. So this is 356 number 1. So yeah, this is where it all started. And what's nice is it's not roped off, there's no angry security guard shouting at people who breathe on it. Not undercover, it's just sat here for people to enjoy, which is really, that's the way it should be with cars. Next to a Spider RS there as well. You know how they say at car events, always check the car park because you never know what you'll find. I think that's probably true of this than anything else I've ever been to. I mean, well, the fact that we're looking at multiple GT3 RSs, here is just a Carrera GT, and oh yeah, all of that, and all of that, and all of that, and there's some more stuff over yonder that we're going to have a look at. Now, what's nice as well is it's all kind of grouped together. So, yeah, this seems to be the GT side of things. So we've got GT3 RSs, GT3 Touring there. There are GT2 RSs and GT2s. This side generally seems to be the water-cooled stuff as well. So, it doesn't matter if you haven't got anything quite as special as a GT3 or a GT2. If you've got your 996 Carrera, for example, you can pop that over here. I like that. Suction bike rack. Oh, and a roof tent. Another 996. Oh, and now we seem to be in the 997 territory here. Have you ever seen so many Porsches in one place? I don't think I have. Just to give you some idea of the scale. So yeah, so yeah, here we have many Caymans. And yeah, they're called 911s. They have 993s over there. Classics of various series over here. Should be noted it's not just the sports cars either. There is a fairly healthy complement of Macans and Cayennes here. I'm particularly excited. Oh, more roof content over there, which is distracting me from. I mean, I don't even think I've ever seen more than one Carrera GT in one place, but here we have 1, 2, well, and a 959, 3, and 4. The orange on this is absolutely spectacular. Another 935, 959, ooh, with British Racing Green with tan interior. That is just saw next to this 918 over here. Another Carrera GT. And another 959 next to it. Oh, and yeah. I've lost count of the 959s. Oh, and there's a Cayenne Trans-Siberia. I drove one of those at Goodwood last year. That wasn't supposed to be a humble brag, that's just a fact, I did. And how about this? That kind of sums up the show quite nicely. So, modern GT3 RS and the 356 with, I believe the Americans like to call that patina. There's a shitload of patina. Another roof. Another 918. And yeah, more 959s. God, there's just, yeah, look, another couple of 959s. Oh, sorry, another 4, 5 959s.
There's a mix of old and new stuff on track, with historic racing series taking place like the Stuttgart Cup, Eiffel Trophy and the Works Trophy, and there are also demo runs from Porsche Motorsport heroes past and present. RenSport is also now a round of the Porsche Carrera Cup North America, and let me tell you, seeing a whole grid of those making their way down the corkscrew is quite something.
Again, I think I've maybe seen 1 Porsche tractor, maybe 2 in my life, and here there are, I don't know, 20 or 30 of them. There is a tractor race, believe it or not. So if you want to part with some cash, this is where you do it. So initially we have sort of merch and stuff like that. But if you want to spend even more money, we have yeah, full-on part supply offering. You know, do you want brake discs? Do you want exhaust systems? I should note as well that, you know, a lot of this stuff is actually stocked. It's not just, yeah, you put your details down and it comes in the post. You can literally just pick stuff up and, well, pay for it obviously. Pay for it, walk it back to the car. So even after you pay for your ticket, the price of which I'm going to flash up on the screen because I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it's going to cost you a lot of money here potentially. I've had a good walk around now. I've certainly got my step count up today. I've been up to the corkscrew more than once, which now let me tell you, that's you feel that burn in your legs. You really do. But in conclusion, yes, it is absolutely worth coming to this if you are a Porsche fan. Even if you're not a Porsche fan who lives in America, it's probably worth coming over to do it. Think of it as like a sort of a Porsche pilgrimage. Whatever kind of Porsche you're into, there are even if it's something really niche, there are at least going to be a few of them here. There's everything. And even if you're not a Porsche fan, you'll come here and probably by the end of it, I would imagine you'll be convinced. The on-track action is awesome. The cars on display are incredible. Loads of famous names if that's what you're into. Big thumbs up from me. Now if you like this video, please do hit the like button. Subscribe to Car Throttle Extra for more stuff like this. Hit the bell icon and if you didn't like it, then I don't know, sorry I suppose.